of Eternity, Tracks 2. So, in our last episode, we went down to the 4th level of the Endless Paths beneath Caed Nua, and now we're basically headed back because, well, we had to come back and rest because we were going to die otherwise, and it would not have been good. So, basically, we're exploring down here because we need money, because we need 10,000 currency, as the game refers to it, to defend our new home from the previous tenant of a sort of... Oh, party AI has been inactive for this whole time. Great. That's fantastic. So this is my second attempt at recording this, because my first attempt, something went wrong with OBS, and the microphone did not record anything. I have set my microphone to a mic boost of 2, which... Was there anything interesting? Hello, something interesting here. Ah, some stuff. It's a health potion. You can just call it a health potion. I heard a horror story about a haunted dinner party. That's funny. There's one in Skyrim about a haunted dinner party as well, but it turns out to be just somebody trolling everybody. Speaking of trolls, there's lots of trolls down here. Right, like I said, this is my second time recording this OBS is now set to a mic, boost my mic audio, so hopefully I can be heard better over the game. Okay. Would you two like to get involved? Thank you. Less standing, more stabbing. I don't really think that does any good. More usage. Yeah, just more fire setting, less stabbing. Okay, sure. Yep, we're gonna set this to stash and just basically stash everything. Yep, bunch of gold, some moderately rare gems. Was there anything else here? There we go. Oh, there's also one more container here, which has nothing useful. So we'll take that, and take some gold. So, we're headed this way because there's more enemies this way, and it's unexplored. And so, basically we want to explore everything, and murder anything that gets in the way. Ah, a black ooze. Brilliant. Ripple sponge. Oh, it's drugs again. I would just like to visit a shop and sell all that, but not right now. Oh, more stabbing, less. Yes, there we go. Yep, more shooting. Bang. I do like the guns. The Arquebus is a very, very old style of gun. Excuse me. Fight's over. Thank you. Thank you for the thought, though, Kana. I mean... you know what? It occurs to me. Probably you two should be swapped. And maybe you as well. So, yeah. There we go. So now we have most of our stabbers up front. Alright, Kana.
Following your lead. For Takoa!
Shoot him. There we go. And now everybody shoot and stab, and slash and smash and dash. Yes, I see you over there, Mr. Ooze. We will be with you momentarily. First this guy, then you. Yeah, this... Yes, there we go. Alright, now, everybody, attack this way. Yes, more stabbing. Not you two. You and you. I want you in here.
Brave.
Go attack that. That way. Yes, we'll get to you momentarily. Kill this. Yeah. We're right with you. We'll be right with you.
Following your lead.
Okay.
For Takoa!
Kill that guy. The slimy, oozy lizard thingy. Attack. Yeah, Durance can hit him, and so can short stabby guy. I think.
Blood makes the grass grow. Consider it. Ah!
More slashing and stabbing and smashing and bashing. Thank you. Alright, you and you go attack that guy. You two attack that one. Aha! More skeletons. Go help him, because he needs all the help he can get. There we go.
Brave thou Silas believe.
What on earth are you using? Wood skin, okay. Which actually affects everybody nearby. Stash that. Stash that.
Following your lead.
Was there anything up here? No. Was, however, a couple containers. Take that. We'll get to you in just a second. I don't need yet another rapier, thank you. Yes, everybody, stab.
Brave thou Silas.
It's another troll, okay. You seem to have a slightly shorter range. Oh, he's using a completely useless spell, apparently. Oh, that's her. What is that spell that she keeps using? Oh, Mind Wave. Whisper of Treason. Whisper of Treason can actually be kind of useful, but, you know, I prefer just, you know, stab them in the face. This is, however, a way back toward the entrance. Okay, so we haven't explored that way. However, let's come this way because like I said, I've played this before, so I know that there's a useful or an interesting item down this way. Hopefully we can get down here quickly. You mind? I so appreciate fast mode. Alright, let's come down here. Let's kill the troll. Ow. Stupid traps. Oh, can't be. Oh, you're gonna be like that. Fine. Fine. No, let me out of my inventory. Thank you. Give him a holy roll blast. There we go. That's what we like to see. Yes. Excuse me. Do you mind doing your second thing so that you don't die? 'Cause that would be awesome. You. I need skeletons, please. Post haste. Kill that stupid troll. Ow. Yes. No. You, and you, and you. Go there. Kill that guy. You. Don't be a people anymore. Yes, turn into a giant cat person thing. It's a two-legged lion, basically. Alright, now, go help the skeletons. The skeletons need all the help they can get. Okay, you two also shoot that guy instead. You two want to come over here and help? Standing there with your thumb somewhere. Alright, so let's grab everything. Everything, I said. And then this person,
I'm here.
as soon as we can get everybody off the corpse, has persistence. A bow passed down through a tribe. It always hit what it was shooting at, but they shared it amongst everybody, but one person wanted it, took it, and ran away. So, It's now ours. And what we're gonna do is go into the stash because I've done this the second time. And what are you? Lauren's stick. Okay. You can have that instead of your arquebus because they compare pretty favorably. I mean, it doesn't do quite as much single shot damage, but it's a lot faster. So, she'll be able to do multiple hits with the bow, where she'd only get off one shot with the arquebus.
And what does the flame reveal?
Apparently nothing, although I know for a fact that this chest is trapped. Yes, fireball. Ow. Wait for the fire to subside. There we go. Take this and this. Investigate the mysterious seal. And if we go into our inventory, it's in here. It's not the eyeball, not that. Where exactly are notes kept? Right here. Expedition log page. Appears to be a page torn from some larger text. My journal's molting pages. I do not know if any part of my account will survive this expedition. We thought Skieda lost alongside Edriga, but she has returned, carrying a strange seal and a smirk on her face despite her injuries. She is badly wounded, and Merrick is tending to her. I've been researching the seal in the meantime. It is of an intricate design, made of adra shaped around a small bloodstone gem. It seems one of our predecessors was attempting to translate some of the inscriptions in these ruins. According to his text, these seals were carried by 3 Inquithan overseers, all bearing titles: the Guardian, the Builder, and the Scribe. This one seems to belong to the Guardian, who is charged with defending these ruins against incursions from dangerous beasts. I have to admit, I don't believe he did a very good job of that. Yeah, no kidding.
Easy now.
Okay, let's go there. I'm gonna save the game. I'm pretty sure that there's more foamans in this room. And, yep, more slimes. No trolls, which is a benefit. Okay, you two, step out here and shoot the ooze.
My mind feels sharp.
What?
What are you doing? Never mind, I don't want to know. Oh, good, he's been knocked out. That's just brilliant. Okay. You're not dead, are you? No, just low on health. Fair enough. Okay.
I'm here.
Let's grab everything. Take all that. Come here, and we're out of reach. So it appears that we can rest. I see, that's why. Let's quick save. Hit the. I really don't want to do campfire, but you'll see why in a minute. Okay, you awake to see Durance, his staff held in both hands. Before him, a flame flickers at its top end, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps it is awakening from sleep, or a trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff. He seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings glow thinly red, like through the cracks of heat-suffused wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edges of the staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles, circles that spiral again until they are arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent, and then suddenly there is a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you awaken again to see Durance in the same place, still holding his staff, but he is solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or reacted to what occurred. Right, yeah, updated Trials of Durance, because, yes, now I have to discuss my vision. Magrin's Fork, oh, right, that place. Durance, I don't want to talk to you, but I'm going to. I thought I felt your eyes on me. Now come the words. You know, you're really not a nice person.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skidding your knuckles on the wrong door.
I have a sword, you know. I really do. I saw something strange. You were sitting by the fire, and I saw a great light from your staff.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a flash, like an explosion, a rushing of air, incredibly bright.
It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
The light of the what? The God Hammer?
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
What do you know about it?
It brought the Saints' War to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Eothas overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Eothas of it. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
You helped build the God Hammer?
There were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who would come to stand on the bridge to stop Eothas.
I also saw a dozen bright circles emerging from your staff as well.
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margaren, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer.
Silly name. Durance rests the staff in front of him, and the flame atop it curls for a moment, the light flaring slightly. It splits into a ring of flames, one after the other, until a dozen is met.
As 12 held Eothas fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall.
Then it blossoms brightly once, and resumes its candle intensity. In the aftermath, the shadows seem sharper in the vicinity, as if they have edges, and you blink to clear your vision. Durance is still staring at the tiny candle-like flame intently.
Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Margaret.
What do you mean, shared their fates?
Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence.
Ah.
The connection we once shared with Margaren. After the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without.
Uh-huh.
Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Margaren was pleased by what we had done.
Okay. His portrait is really creepy, you know? Why is that?
The world is broken. The wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god.
Okay.
Crossing 2 gods. Even as Margaren shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance.
Okay.
Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Margaren's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
What did you do?
I remembered Margaren's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Eothas, If that had simply set him free, had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel, like a mortal?
Oh no, one of these. I'm reinterpreting my god's teachings, which means everyone but me is wrong.
As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees, wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Margaret at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
What happened when you returned to Ashfall?
The road to Ashfall is long. Gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that Or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and
Tell me what happened on the bridge. Oh, right, gotta press 3. Thank you. We chose the bridge because we could control it. Durance's hands tightened at the top of the staff, as if holding it by the neck. It was a place where we could choke Eothas in his own footsteps, where he knew his feet would fall, a narrow neck of stone. But it was more than that. It was the spine of the deerwood, symbolic of its backbone. Such symbols are important in the construction of a weapon. Durance studies his staff, his eyes traveling along the etchings. Any weapon. Durance's face hardens, and his eyes burn, his eyebrows narrowing. I suspect Eothas knew that as well, and so did his vessel, in its arrogance. His hand tightens on the staff. He intended to walk upon the bridge as if walking upon the backs of the deerwood, and we intended to burn him with the light of our faith, and his. 12 on the bridge, 12 in the shadow, and gave ourselves to it. Gave yourselves to it?
we put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it. Even Widewind's spirit.
Elements of the spirit?
Each of the 12 who brought the Godhammer forth would have done anything to save the Deerwood, save its people. It is why we were chosen. Each of us hated this pretender. That rage, that spirit, that rebellion went into our work, and went into studying him as well.
Widewind? Why?
We all studied Widewind. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. I knew what fields his hands had tilled, his family, what he had harvested, where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to fight us.
Why was that important?
You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul. And it did. At the cost of our own. And at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned.
Was that why your image was blurred in the dream? Durance frowns, glances at you with a sharp look. Perhaps your eyes were blinded by the Godhammer's light, Watcher. He snorts. I may feel half a man at times, but even that is twice that of most others. That's a confusing sentence.
If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger and made me stronger. Made me re-examine the teachings of Margren. Put them in a new light.
It looks as if there was only part of you, as if your spirit had been sheared in half.
I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without my leave. Get gone, and leave me be.
I am really missing my bipolar wizard.
Yes?
Possibly schizophrenic wizard. Let's go kill some slime. Yeah,
Brave
yes,
thou-
it's an ooze, but it's a slime, so... More stabbing. More stabbing and smashing and burning.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
There we go. Alright, grab the stuff. Come on. There we go. Let's go this way. How are we doing? We're up to 4,900. That's pretty good. Should be more slimy. There's more slimy bits.
Brave thou Philos, dearly.
No. Yeah, so there's a little bit more stairs to go check out. Gonna need some.
Following your lead.
More skeletons, please. You three. Troll smack. Smite the troll.
Brave
Maximum
thou-
troll smiting. There we go. One thing I do like about the combat in Pillars is that
Indeed.
you can interrupt enemies, which means you can also... Yeah, come on. More
Brave
stabbing.
thou Philos, dearly.
Oh, and more trolls. Great.
I have them.
Whoa, somebody just... Hang on. Who was that just one-shotted the ooze? Okay. Lesser Black ooze. Hater just... Wow. Hater just more or less one-shotted it. That's cool. I love it when that happens. Yeah. Sure. Yes, it's troll smashing. More troll smashing, thank you. Okay, everybody, attack the troll.
Not to alarm me.
Yeah, you'll be fine. And now,
Brave thou
shoot the
Philos,
ooze.
dearly.
Go round. Around and continue stabbing. There, we got it. That's everybody. Go. Combat ends. Take that. Grab that.
Of course.
And those are the stairs down. However, there's a little bit of stuff up here. So let's go here, and we'll go fast mode because we're almost at the end of our episode. I think I've seen this bit before, but I do not. Oh, it's a wood beetle.
Brave thou
You know what?
Philos,
Not gonna last very long. And also, he's got fire damage, so. Oh, ha. Yes, more, Can we just take out that wood beetle? Thank you. There we go. Oh. We'll take those beetle shells. Let's come up here and see what is up here. Hello. This massive face appears to have been shaped somehow been shaped out of living Adra.
Incredible. Solid Audra, hewn like marble. No, not carved. Shaped.
Yes, that's what we're trying to... Each word just smooth and straight. Well, that's, slightly
Incredible.
creepy.
Solid Audra.
Yes, we've heard that, thank you. Let's... Everybody come over here. And then we will end our episode there. Hopefully my voice is recorded this time. It would be embarrassing if this were my second recording and it didn't happen again. Come on, everybody. Hurry up. Might be beneficial to rest. But if I do that, we'll probably get another conversation, and really, it's too late in the episode for another conversation. So, instead, I will say this has been Tracks 2 and Pillars of Eternity, And I will see you guys next time. Bye.